And welcome back. Well, Camp Umoja, which is part of Unity in Motion, is a 6-week summer program in Milwaukee's Central City. The kids receive classroom instruction, have hands-on activities, and even go on field trips, all in the spirit of creating positive change in their lives. Here to tell us more about this special camp is Executive Director Alan Ruppel, and we're excited to have you back here on the Morning Blend.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm excited about this and you to kind of share this program. This is a 6-week program, a camp that you really have for the Central City youth. Why is it important to have this camp for that population, the group of kids that you're offering it to?
Well, there's several reasons that other camps do and other programs do. We give them a safe place in summer. We cook nutritious food. We work on the reading, writing, and mathematics slide that happens in summer that our kids really need. But we also give them fun.
Yeah.
Well, today, as we speak, they're on their way to Sky Zone.
Yeah.
And then Butler Skateland in the afternoon.
Isn't Sky Zone where you
They jump up and down on the trampoline?
Yeah.
So
very fun.
Way too hard for me. So I'm a good spectator at that. But you know, Great America, lots of things. But we bring in high-performing urban educators to deliver this curriculum. Plus, in the afternoons, we have a partnership with UPAF and other organizations: drumming, dance, poetry, martial arts, you name it.
Yeah.
So we get a really high-end program in the summer. But the number one reason is we do something I think that is so necessary in Milwaukee, and that is, or around the nation actually, we're in the most segregated city in the United States. And so often they hear of their history more from the streets or from somebody, and it's not always done in a positive light, which causes anger and resentment.
Yes.
We talk about the history, we present it to them, but then we give them ways to positively change, not only their life, but their family, their community, whatever they do the rest of their life.
Well, it's pretty incredible, this curriculum that you've set up. Umoja stands for what?
Unity, it's in Swahili.
I love that. These weeks, each week you focus on something different. That first week specifically is on unity.
Correct.
And the question you ask the kids is, what community challenges am I passionate about? And this kind of goes back then, is going to relate to their final project they have to do. The second week is on self-determination. What's something in my life I'm willing to make a commitment to? And each week you have these different focuses. Communal work, how is my identity shaping my experience? Entrepreneurial economics, purpose, how can I live a life of purpose and meaning, and then creativity, and what will I do to change my world? As you talk to kids, what age group is this, and what kind of response do you see them being empowered with?
Well, we're kindergarten through high school, and we do pay our high schoolers to help instruct and get it, so they're half and half. We have a test beforehand, but we don't test for the reading, writing, and math. What we test for is what's your knowledge of your history, and how do you feel about what you can do to change things? How do you feel from what you see on television? And then we test that at the end. And in between, we get free range. We don't, we help guide them to the positive answer. There's no, we bring in speakers from all over, be it the mayors, state senators, business people, Islam, civil rights leaders, philanthropists, you name it, police chief, prosecutors, everybody. So they get to see these are real people that are on their side.
Yeah. I mean, how important to have that one-on-one connection, that mentorship that's going on. You really emphasize leadership, character development, that growth mindset to overcome any sort of obstacles that they've seen in their life or their community, and how can they positively be a beacon of change in their own community. What do you see these kids do after the 6 weeks? Because I can imagine after that 6 weeks, they're so enthused and empowered and ready to make a difference. That age frame, I think, is so malleable in terms of creating people to go out and do something.
So many of them get involved, especially in their schools, I've seen. They become leaders for change, be it the student council, be it they maybe join another group, and they bring this knowledge out there. They're that counteraction that says, yes, this happened, but it doesn't have to have a bad ending.
Yeah.
And we track them year-round. So they don't just come for 6 weeks, they're part of Unity in Motion year-round. So we visit them at schools, we go through everything with them, we make sure they're involved. To stay in Camp Umoja, it's at no cost. They come back every year. We offer year-round programming, and they have to choose something that makes this go further.
I love it. So right now the camp is full. It's already begun. They're doing these field trips. They've begun the 6 weeks, but you need volunteers. You need adults to come in and be a part of the program.
Yeah.
So what will they do? Who are you asking to come be a part of Camp Umoja?
Well, let me throw this out. So often we have a circle of influence and a circle of concern. And on social media, we often see people focusing on their circle of concern, be it immigration, be whatever the topic. It doesn't matter which side you're on. But it also leads to frustration because you almost feel powerless.
Yes.
Right? You do. So it just breeds more frustration. The circle of influence is something you can do right now. our kids need help with reading. If a child gets behind or a scholar gets behind, especially in a low-income area, it's hard to catch up.
Yes.
And the more they get behind, you get the dropout, all that. Come help us read with a child. It's a safe place. We have the books, we have the smiles, and we have the time. You will connect. You walk out of there and you feel like, you know, it doesn't solve Milwaukee's problems, but it solves that child's problem.
Yeah, and it's just one step towards that change. So weekdays now through August 3rd is when the camp is going on. It's located at All People's Church, which is right on North 2nd Street. You can contact Alan at 414-232-5439. He needs volunteers to help with the 6 weeks. If you can be an influencer, help a child read, help a child learn to be a leader and develop their character, unityinmotion.org to learn more about Camp Umoja. Thanks so much for being here, Alan.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Appreciate it.